What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I can't talk today. We're making our family's chicken noodle soup. One of the biggest things that I remember from the chicken noodle soup or any kind of soup that my mom used to make would be like, and it's the middle of summer, it's 95 degrees and she's making soup and we're like, are you kidding me right now, Mom? So we would just be eating soup and we're like dying outside all. These are ingredients for the chicken noodle soup. There's 2 pounds of chicken leg quarters, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of peppercorn, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 bay leaf, 1 medium onion, 1 cup of baby carrots, and then our favorite rice noodles from the Asian market that we love to purchase. And you're wondering why our bay leaf looks ginormous. Normally bay leaves are like, you know, like a little half of this, but this is like an Indian bay leaf and it has more of a cinnamon taste. And that's why we're using it, and it tastes so good in this chicken noodle soup. You're gonna take your 2 pounds of your chicken thighs, and you're gonna put them in your saucepan, right there. It's gonna pour your cold water and cover it, and then we're gonna turn it on medium heat, and then we're gonna boil it, bring it to a boil, and then we're gonna pour out the water. Medium heat, I think that's it. While we're waiting for our chicken to boil, shout out to Mizon for sponsoring this video. We are huge fans of having the right tool for the right recipe, but also investing in something that we will always use and perform for a really long time. But what I really love is that you can get a high quality chef knife or really a ton of cookware that costs 2 to 3 times less than a premium brand. We're talking a full kitchen set or a knife set for a fraction of the cost. You'll definitely be seeing more and more of this Mizon knife throughout our videos over the coming year. From slicing fruits and veggies to chopping up delicious aromatics, the Mizon chef knife delivers a clean, professional strength to every dish. Their knives are made from premium materials with high-grade stainless steel. This helps them stay sharper longer and also guarantees a lifetime of use. The best part, Mizon is 2 to 3 times less expensive than any other brands of the same quality. Check out our unique promo code in the description to get 20% off site-wide, as well as free shipping when you spend $75 or more. Zen your cooking with Mizon. The scum off of the top of the chicken is just being washed off. I think that's why my grandma, my mom, they all used to boil all their meat. I don't know if they do that nowadays anymore about boiling chicken before doing the chicken noodle soup, but this is just the way she did it, so we're gonna do it exactly the way she did it. Once this comes to a rolling boil, we're just gonna pour this water out. All right, we're gonna turn this off and we're gonna pour this water out. I gotta grab it right here. We're gonna pour this water slowly and carefully. So all the scum just came off the chicken. You can see right there, they still have a little bit more right there. So we're gonna just we're just gonna rinse off the rest of the scum off of the chicken. Pour it out like that. There you go. You're gonna set your chicken to the side, and now we're gonna just prep all of our ingredients to put into the pot. We're gonna start with our onion. We're gonna want to clean this onion really well because this onion's gonna go fully whole into the pot. Make sure you don't cut the end off because what we're gonna do, we're gonna end up slicing the onion. Once your onion is cleared off, you're gonna want to make a cross in your onion. Don't cut all the way through. Just make a little cross and just be really careful. This Mizon knife is so sharp, it's insane. The reason we did this is to get all the inside of the flavors from this onion and draw it out into your soup. Usually if you don't, the inside of inside of your onion still stays like raw. And we're gonna lightly crush our garlic because we don't want the pieces floating around in the soup. Grab your knife and just lightly crush it. Like this. Perfect. And then put it right back in. We're gonna grab all of our ingredients and we're gonna put them all in the pot. This is how easy this recipe is. So we're just gonna grab our carrots. Just gonna put it right into our pot. There we go. We're gonna grab our salt. We'll come put it right into the pot. Our garlic and our peppercorn. Boop, boop. There you go. You're gonna grab your onion and you're gonna make sure that this side is down to the bottom. So just make a little room. There, perfect. And last but not least, our bay leaf. We're gonna grab our water, cover it to the top, cover it with our lid, turn it on medium heat and simmer it for about 2 hours. Once you turn this on medium heat, you're gonna kind of look out for those little bubbles. It's called a lazy bubble. I just learned that today. You know, you live and you learn everything. You learn new stuff every day pretty much. Your lazy bubble right here, this is pretty much what we're looking for right there. You're gonna turn it down to like low so you can actually have it simmering. You don't want it to be like full on boil. You want it to simmer just little tiny little bubbles. This has been cooking for 30 minutes. The water has went down a little bit, so we're gonna add a little bit more just to top it off. This is something you're gonna want to do and just check every 15 to 20 minutes. For the noodles, you'll need a medium-sized pot. You're gonna fill it up with water, bring it up to a boil. These are just some faux-style rice noodles that we're gonna be using today. They're from the Asian store. You can use pretty much any kind you like. Grab my water, we're just gonna bring some water up to a boil. And then we're just gonna throw our rice noodles in. Nothing crazy. Make sure you make these noodles towards the end of your cook. I'm gonna fish out our chicken now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it right out and bring it to my board. I'm gonna let it cool down and then we're gonna break it apart, shred it with forks, or you can do it by hand. We're also gonna fish out our garlic and our bay leaf. Just take that all out. We're gonna leave our carrots in there for now. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna toss this all out. Look at this beautiful broth. It's super clear and there's no scumminess on top. You just get this, nice bit of fat on top and it's super, just this clean, beautiful, healthy broth. Now we're gonna shred our chicken. I'm gonna use 2 forks because the chicken is still a little warm. Just gonna peel off the skin and we're just gonna toss that to the side and we're just gonna grab forks and we're just gonna start shredding our chicken like this. Just gonna pull it apart. We're gonna shred our chicken so we can put it on top of our noodles and then we're gonna pour it over with some broth and our carrots and just make this delicious, yummy, healthy chicken noodle soup. The easiest chicken noodle soup you'll ever make. It might take a little while at first, but once you get the hang of it, it is literally the easiest soup ever. This chicken smells so good. You can smell it. It still has so much flavor still in it. And it's not like it boiled out or something, but it's just the smell of it is just so good. Even though we boiled our chicken, there's still so much flavor in this meat. Yep. Here's all of our shredded chicken. We're gonna be ready to plate this chicken after our rice noodles are done. Our water is ready and boiling for our noodles to be put in. I'm gonna throw these in for about 8 minutes. It's gonna be super fast. You want these fresh, so you don't wanna just throw them in at the beginning of your cook. The leftover noodles, you can set them in a bowl, put them in the fridge, cover them up, and then you're gonna, whenever you're ready to eat them, you're gonna want to warm up your broth, and you just put them right into your broth, straight out of the fridge. I'm just using 1/4 of this package, but you can pretty much do as much as you like. If you like more noodles, make more noodles. If you like just more broth, make less noodles. We're just gonna do the quarter, so. It's been about 6 minutes. I've been stirring these like this to make sure they don't stick together. They're almost done. We're gonna pour the water out into the sink and we're gonna take out our noodles. I'm gonna hit this with cold water just to stop it from cooking more. I'm gonna put these right back into our pot that we cooked them in. All right, there's only 3 steps to put this together. We're gonna grab our noodles. Don't worry about using your hands. Make sure you wash your hands. This is all the noodles I usually like. I don't like too many noodles. I like more broth. I'm gonna put that in there. And then we're gonna grab some chicken. I'm just gonna bring it right over here. And the more chicken, the merrier, right? Actually, I'm gonna grab a spoon. Because you know I wanna spoon this chicken in here. Yum. My favorite chicken. And then, last but not least, our broth. I love carrots. Whoever doesn't get carrots, you snooze, you lose, whatever. I'm gonna grab a bunch of carrots because that's my favorite and they taste so yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm just gonna fill it up with some broth. Yum, it smells so good. You cannot get this in the store, you guys. Look at all this fat, you know? People hate fat, but this is all where all that flavor is, all those flavor bombs. Look at that. This kind of chicken noodle soup will get you feeling better in a day. I mean, like maybe in a few hours, but this is the chicken noodle soup that everybody's like, oh, if you're sick, you need chicken noodle soup. I think this is the chicken noodle soup that they're talking about. Okay, let me make sure I don't burn myself. So good. That sweet potato, that carrot. The carrot tastes so good, so sweet. The sweetness of the baby carrot is still in there and it tastes almost chickeny, I guess, whenever it was in the boiling with the chicken flavor got into the carrot as well. So you get that yummy flavor in there as well. And the broth is just perfect. It's not overly salty. It tastes literally like chicken, you guys. All that yummy goodness from the chicken, all the, probably the bone marrow got in there as well. Get all those yummy ingredients in that one little bone broth and you're feeling much better. So good. You can throw anything you want on this. We threw some green onions. You can put dill, parsley, whatever your heart desires. We definitely love green onions in all of our soup, or dill, but green onions today will do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and thank you so much for being a part of our channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and also make sure you follow us on Instagram for all the behind the scenes and we'll see you guys at our next video.